Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Marcos. Thank you for being amazing and supporting my small channel. We're almost at 300 subscribers, and I know my channel is in your good hands, as I know you guys always come through. Recently, I had an operation, which I am way better now, thank God, and had not been able to do this game review sooner for all of you, as I have been recently playing a game that I didn't even heard before, Days Gone. Due to the amount of terrible reviews this liar game critics rated this game. That's why I believe the game wasn't announced as much, or maybe I just missed the mark and never saw into playing it. Well, let me tell you how glad I am that I did. I believe IGN, GameSpot, and many of these reviewers hate this game because of the lack of diversity or wokeness in the game. There's no other explanation for these terrible reviews, and they are flawed because in this game we had lesbians, we had homosexuals, blacks, globalists, dictators, and satanic lunatics called Rippers who worship the freak. But here's the main difference from this game and a game like The Last of Us Part 2. This game doesn't push it onto you. It feels organic in the story. It's not telling you a hidden message behind it or makes the game revolve around sexuality. The characters feel real. Yeah, lesbians exist, but those lesbians in Days Gone, you don't hear them talking shit about how all men are bad or hate women. Matter of fact, all of the opposite. They see that they all need each other in order to survive. Men are essential in this game. They all bet Deacon St. John, our main protagonist, to stay in their camp and how important he will be for the safety of the place. But Deacon is a drifter who wants to do his own thing and hates being commanded to stay in one place. He's a very free individual who likes adventures, values independence, and has military capabilities to take on such a pandemic like this one. The main reason why I think the stupid reviewers gave it such a low score is because Deacon is a white male who loves a woman and has his own rules that he follows to the teeth. He doesn't take shit from no one and is very rebellious in nature. Remember, these idiot reviewers get paid by the woke industries who cannot see a white heterosexual man thriving and being interesting. That's why I did this channel, because you cannot trust these people. They are not real gamers. They maybe spend 2 hours in a game and dip to make a video to make a quick buck. Before I made this video, I have played Days Gone for over 40 hours now. And take it from me, a very skeptical person and negative at times regarding video games, because most of them do suck nowadays. This game is a masterpiece. Every real gamer should play this game. Now, don't expect to have fun in the first 10 minutes of the game. The game slowly builds up so that you feel that you're growing and learning. Let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay is phenomenal. From the bike to the gun gameplay, imagine an Uncharted with a Red Dead Redemption in style, but with zombies and people who genuinely feel like they're trying to survive this outbreak and steal from you. I mean, I saw this guy trying to break my bike up while I was facing a horde. I was like, what the fuck is happening? It was spontaneous but well taken. You have a lot of these moments, like for example, you're in a random camp and people sit around to listen to someone play guitar and sing about their old lives and old loves. It makes the game authentic and filled with character development. Sometimes I had to stop and listen to the dialogue and music because it was so fantastic. Deacon St. John feels like a badass. You have a great selection of weapons to choose from. ARs, submachine guns, RPGs, handguns, light machine guns, anything you can get your hands on, you can turn it into a weapon. The game allows you to play how you feel most comfortable. You can be stealthy or you can rush into action. You have a skill tree that facilitates everything you could think of, like gathering, focus abilities, gun power, range, stamina, your senses to feel, smell, and track. I love this progression system because it feels like you have to earn it. It's not easily given or you have to purchase it with microtransactions. Traversing in this game is one of the greatest and most thrilling moments I've experienced in all of gaming. I think the only thing that might come close to it is maybe GTA or Red Dead, but this game is far more superior. I mean, you really have to take care of your bike in the earlier game. Your bike is really crucial to surviving. When I ran out of gas a couple of times, and it was so punishing when you had a horde following you and all I had was a handgun, I then had to run back when I escaped the horde, find the gas tank, go back to where I left my bike, fuel the bike up, and hope it wasn't broken, because you also have to fix the bike. It can break if it takes too many hits. And then we went to my destination. This only happens once to you. It's a learning curve. The game forces you to learn, to be resourceful, and not to pretend the game is going to babysit you. And I love it. You're being treated as an adult. Your choices can make or break your game. Now, once you're higher level, everything becomes smoother. There's a lot of customization in this game. You can paint your bike, you can add new wheels for certain types of terrains and dirt, so that it slips less and it helps traction. You can armor it up so it can take more impact over time. Hell, you can even put a saddleback on the back of the bike filled with bullets, just in case you run out of bullets in the middle of the game. The game literally hands you tools to make it an enjoyable experience for you. Let's talk about the graphics. This game is not perfect, and it shows in this department. I had a couple of glitches happening from time to time, but it's not often that it breaks the game like Cyberpunk. After maybe 5 hours of playing Days Gone, you may encounter a glitch or two, which is fine for an open world game with a lot of things to interact with. GTA has a bunch of glitches, Red Dead has a bunch of glitches as well, and they are beloved by almost every gamer. Now, for a 3-year-old game that is Days Gone, it is really smooth and beautiful. Sometimes it has better graphics than some PS5 games till date. I mean, what more can you expect? This is a hell of a fun game and ride. Amazing story, amazing characters, amazing design. One of the most badass characters I played with in a long time. So what is so wrong about this game? Is this game a 10 out of 10? No. But is it a 6 out of 10 like IGN says it is? Absolutely not. It's more like an 8.5 out of 10 or even a 9 out of 10, depending on your style and gameplay and what you consider to be a good game. It's fine if you don't like it. That's the beauty of gaming. But let's be honest, real gamers, is this game really a bad game just because these companies with thousands of viewers tell you so? I don't think so. I think everybody should play this game. Give it an honest shot. Play it for more than 2 hours, and I promise you, you will get hooked in it. Especially after you beat your first wave of zombies. Man, I felt like a badass after I took down 2,000 zombies by myself. You literally sweat while fighting hordes. It's so easy to die, and these zombies have a great AI system. If they can go through a shortcut to get you, they will. They won't stumble and get stuck. If you climb a building, they will climb it with you. If you jump over a vehicle, they will find the easiest path to get to you. This makes the game accelerating, and it gets super intense. It requires you to use all of your skills and abilities, and when you finish off a horde, you really feel like you accomplished something big. And also, you're left with scraps of ammunition. You go through all of your resources, so you better be prepared or you will quickly get devoured. Tell me if this doesn't sound fun and exciting. Well, this is the core of this game, to give you a great experience, one that you will remember. In conclusion, don't listen to the lies. These big liars, IGN, GameSpot, and all these other companies, they only want your money and don't care for video games. They don't play games in their spare time. They only rush and make their reviews quickly before the competition so they can get a high amount of views and therefore more money. They don't care about what an actual real gamer wants. The industry is in a downfall, and all current games you play is filled with wokeness, loot boxes where you have to pay real money, and some idiots pay for this type of things, cosmetic items and trashy things that don't make the game more enjoyable. I get a game that can charge for a DLC like Monster Hunter or an expansion of some sort. And that's what I love about Days Gone. No microtransactions, no real money, everything's earned through you and your time alone. I wish this game had a DLC or a PS5 update like The Witcher 3. I would be super happy to pay for it, as it would add value to the gameplay. This game is great and it will always have a special place in my heart. I don't expect a sequel, since apparently the game is not woke enough for these idiots, and obviously have a heterosexual male white character, so we are obligated to hate the game. Anyways, let me know if you guys have played Days Gone, what was your experience with it, and if you like this video, please support this channel by subscribing and liking this video. Till the next one.